Commercial flag hangs limbered of mast. The whole of our nation yearns for the past. The two we remember, the men who stood strong, that would rise to the fight when freedom went wrong. I said, oh, what's going on? Nation, eroded by time, with its crushed population just towing the line. There are nourished with poisons and brought up on lies. They wave foreign banners as the patriots die. I said, oh, what's going on?
Well, hello everyone, and good afternoon on this cold and miserable and damp Sunday afternoon here in the United Kingdom. And I'm just going to quickly say hello to Dougie Sayers, to Martin Knox, to Matthew Whedon, and to Linda Frost. Welcome to the Inner Corrections. We've got this back up and running now. I thought the bar thing would be absolutely awesome to get everybody going. And yeah. Let's just get in here. Hi, Mr. G. I see that my parents' MP, Sarah Puchin, has been forced to apologise for speaking the truth. Yes, how dare she point out the blaringly obvious that there are too many black and Asian people in TV adverts. We can also add an extra like women and sex. What do you expect? This is the world we live in. You can't address the elephant in the room, shall we say? Never apologise to them. Never apologise. Right then, so I hope you're all having have had a great weekend. Obviously, it's half term now here in the United Kingdom for my kiddies, and tomorrow, me, Mrs. G, and everybody else is off to Devon. Just the four of us. We're going to have only Monday to Friday, coming back on Friday. So. You know, we're going to have a little bit of a break. The Inner Correction sounds like a place in... Yeah, probably I'm going to get done for copyrighting that name of the pub. It wouldn't surprise me. So, the reason for the stream, which is unusual because I don't normally do lots of streams. This was only going to be a short one. And as you've probably gathered by the title of this particular stream, there's a bit of an important channel announcement to say. Now, awkward one, well, not awkward one, could potentially be embarrassing, and I feel embarrassed because about what's happening and what I've got to say now. Hi, Michael. Hi, mate. Have a good time. I'll try to. Well, that's part of the reason why I'm doing the stream, because I owe it to everybody to explain a few things. I know some people say I don't have to, but I'm going to. Also, excuse it being a little bit dark. The ring light that usually sits behind the camera decided to pack up and die today, which is just about sums things up. So some of you may know that a couple of days ago I said that I wasn't doing any videos because I had a family issue to deal with. it'll be a short one. Good luck with that. No, it will be a short one. So, any case, so the issue hasn't gone away. I'm Mr. Joe, 3 or 4 minutes behind as I scroll back to the start. I hope you enjoy your holiday. I'll try my best. And hello, Mad Max's dog. So, while I'm away, I'm going to say, by the way, I have it. Oh, no, I have a new cat. Sergeant Scratch, that's who's just come in, but she was my daughter's, and she didn't want the cat anymore, so I've took Sergeant Scratch in. So we've got 3 cats now. Sergeant Snatch. Didn't think that one through. Sergeant Scratch is our new cat. But any case, as I was saying, so she keeps coming in and out. Yeah, Mr. G, start work on Tuesday, mate. Excellent news, Guy. Excellent. Very, very happy for you, mate. Well done. Well done, mate. Excellent. I'll see if I can pick up Sergeant Scratch. You going to come here? Because you... No. Relatively new. Didn't like people. Starting to work on that. Excellent news, though, Guy. I'm really chuffed for you, mate. Well done. So, in any case, the ongoing issue at home is taking up more time than I was expecting. Family and life come first for everyone. Yes, Michael. But the issue we have is, one, I'm knackered. And this is because Mrs. G is currently going through the menopause. And that means she gets night sweats and doesn't sleep, so nor do I. Adding to that, the hormone imbalance, and adding to that, Mrs. G being a worrier. Her mental health is suffering something rotten. And she's got to the stage with everything else that's going on in the world at the moment, especially here in the UK. We've got to the stage where good afternoon, UK video clips. Welcome from Glasgow. Well, I got the holiday wrong. You know, Mr. G, it's Martin Knox. Mr. G, you are the reason I started my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the encouragement. Look, anyone who wants to start a YouTube channel, anyone wants to do what you want to do, just let me know. I'll give you a shout out and I'll encourage you and support you the best I can. I had it with Paz doing it for me and Andy and Clown World and all these other people. So we should all stick together. And if there's new people with new YouTube channels, then we should all support each other. We generally can. Any case, let's get back to what I was saying. So, yeah, so Mrs. G has got to the stage where we've had a few times where she's discussed openly and out loud the unaliving of herself because she can't cope anymore. Yeah, so there's that to deal with, which is awkward and difficult and hard. And me having my own mental health issues, but that's beside the point. Now, a lot of it is to do with the menopause and emotional changes, but it's been a tough couple of months this has been going on for, and it's taken its toll on me as well as everybody else. I had recorded 4 or 5 videos up until today, but they were shit because my mind's I'm not concentrating, and my mind is not focused on what I need to do here on YouTube. So it sort of spiraled into no videos. And you lot, I owe it to you lot to I do what I do. I do a lot of it because I genuinely give a shit. I don't do it because I want to be YouTube famous. I don't do it for getting YouTube money. I don't do it for anything. I do it because I care about people and I care about what's happening to this country and I care about everybody who's suffering through these shit times. and I do it because I care. The rest of it, I couldn't give a shit about. I couldn't. Hi, Guy. I'm really praying for you and yours, mate. My Rachel's on hormone replacement therapy. She had it bad. I know what you're going through. We love you guys. You need to rest, a pair of you. Good luck. Thanks, Guy. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of people. I mean, we all here. She'll calm down. Just keep talking to Charity Mind and her doc. Yeah, we're doing that. I am doing that. We're all on it, but it's just hard. I mean, we all hear about the menopause for women, and it's part of the sad part of being a woman. You have to get that. But sometimes I do believe people who, you get these celebrities banging on about it, and it's all this, that, and the other. But I sometimes think that they don't think about the impact it has on everybody else, because Mrs. G will say things and do things she doesn't realise she's saying and doing it, and it has an impact. It really does. So it is tough. It is tough. Family is priority. Yeah, family always will be priority. But it's just the fact that because they are my priority, this isn't, if that makes sense. It's amazing, is it? Just as your channel starts to do well, you have to come to the painful, well, not the painful, I have to come to the decision that I need to step back a bit and put it on the back burner for a while. Definitely this upcoming week. Obviously, I'm away. I'm hoping that will help us all chill out and relax, but knowing the way things go sometimes. So that's the really important news, other than the fact that my pissing light stopped working just before I did this stream, which I thought was bloody typical. Hi, guys. Hi, Gobster. How's everyone? Hi, little kitty. Just explaining. I'll be honest, personally, I'm not struggling as much. Well, I am. I'm struggling, and so is the missus. But I'm struggling because the missus is struggling. Mate, we all have your back. I'm sure what rank you were in the army. But I was a Lance Corporal. You always have my support. Always follow you anywhere, sir. Thank you, Martin. Oh, Sergeant. That's as far as I got. And that was, I was a full screw for quite a while. And then it was a battlefield promotion would probably be the best way to put it. So I've done my sergeant's course and things like that. But yeah, so basically the whole idea of the stream is to explain that, again, because the world that we live in, especially the country we live in right now, if I suddenly stop doing stuff, people are going to presume that I've got arrested. So I have to I'm not being arrested yet, touch wood. Alan Gucci, welcome, sir. You owe it to yourself and your family. The country will correct itself. Keep the faith. I have ultimate faith. That is one of the things that's been a comfort recently. Is my really newly discovered faith. So it's a big thing to work out, and I mean to work it out. You'll both get the job done. Of course you will. She will do it her way, and I will do it my way, and we will work together. I hope Miss G will soon. I'd better give her a big hug from me. I will do when she gets home from work, which will be in about sort of 45, 50 minutes. But it's a big worry. I worry about it all the time. And for those who understand the menopause, yeah, you can feel, if you're on the other side of it, that you're not wanted and you're not loved and things like that. Bit of a heart to heart, because I like to be honest, I like to be genuine, I like to explain things the way I see it. You get me. When every video you just get me, and that's the way it is. So sorry to hear about you. It's okay, dude. It's okay. It's okay. YouTube family will have you back, mate. Welcome back when you're ready. Thanks, Michael. I mean, I feel, because I care so much, I actually feel like I'm letting you lot down by not doing anything, because I know that a lot of you see this as like a way for you to get through yourself. So I do feel like, it's like it becomes a responsibility, and I'm none too well. Dental surgery last Thursday complicated when he got infected antibiotics. But yeah, I've been following that little Kitty. Sorry to hear about your dental issues, and then on antibiotics just knocks the stuffing out of you, and then adding to life itself, and obviously other things, and it really does screw you over, doesn't it? It really genuinely does. So what will happen is sometimes you have to focus on your family. We'll always we got your back, brother. Thank you, Guy. Thanks everyone. I mean, I knew you'd be all like this, but I just feel like I owed it to everybody just to explain that at least for this week coming, maybe next week. I don't know how long it's going to be. It all depends. And as I said, the videos that I did before, the quality wasn't good enough because obviously I'm not focusing like I have been. I'm not sort of laser focused on what I talk about, but that's gone. And I find myself that I'm drifting and not really paying attention to what I'm doing. And it's important to get things right when you do stuff like this and discussions like this. So that's what it is. Like someone else said, you need time for yourself, and it means a week or month away. We understand. Thanks, Martin. Much appreciated, my brother. The pause is, I say, it was a loved one. The sweat's in bed, and that goes off for no reason at all. I know. It's just, I mean, for me, it's like 1 minute I'm boiling up, next minute I'm freezing cold because she's the opposite. Does that make sense? And it's hard because it's like, can be really frustrating and annoying, but you also know it's not their fault, so it's difficult to sort of deal with in some respects. So sorry to hear about your bad news, Mrs. G. I hope your good lady recovers this. Big love. Thank you, Mad Max. I'll keep subscribe and anticipating whenever your new video or whenever. Take your time when you need. Thank you, Robert. Much appreciated. Again, the thing is, I kind of knew this is the kind of response I'd get because you're all fantastic human beings. You really are. You're absolutely awesome, you lot. You really are, genuinely, and that's why I thought I needed to do this. And then other than the fact that if I stop doing this, people might think I'll get arrested. So what I'm going to do is, obviously for this week coming, I'm not going to do anything because one, I won't be here. I'll be down in Devon. And two, I need to recharge the batteries. And then, of course, I'm also not going to be doing much on X or on Facebook. I'm going to sort of try and keep clear of it all. I mean, I'm still going to watch my YouTube videos that other people do because it's my thing, but I'm keeping myself off everything else for at least a week. Fear not and trust in the Lord. I do. Give it all to him, my friend, and he will not leave you ever. Amen to that, guy. I have found that the Lord has been a rod for my back on this one. Take your time, guys, to be strong, Mrs. G. You will always have your back. Thank you. Of course, I will never. I got this band on my finger, and I take the oath of that very seriously. Also, if you're ever in Liverpool, give me a shout and I'll happy show you around, take you to the pub around. Absolutely, mate. Nice one. One day, Martin, I'll take you up on that. I really will. She wakes me up with her cold feet and nothing's. It is. I am into that. It's like, it's like I wake up with a start, not knowing why, and it's because I'm freezing cold. It's madness, and that's a major weakness of mine. Oh well, of course. The menopause is an absolute shite. Hopefully, Mrs. G will get things sorted out and feeling better. Well, she's on the HRT. She's just started on that. But the problem is adding into that. Hi, Wu-Tang, you're right. Adding into that is the fact she's paranoid about getting cancer because her father had it but survived. My dad had it and sadly didn't. He passed away. But a lot of her, not directly immediate family, but, people she knows, aunts and nephews and things like that, they've all had breast cancer. Recently, one of her nephews died at the age, I don't think she was much more than 30. And because she reads into HRT possibly giving you breast cancer, she's worrying about that. Tried to get a mammogram and they won't give her one because A, she's not 50 yet. End of next month. No, it's December. Jesus, what month am I in? I'm in October. Jesus Christ, that's going quick. So she's got that playing on her mind as well. It's all snowballing, but hopefully the HRT will work. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's life. Life is never easy. To use the old Rocky thing, it's not how hard you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up, and it's getting back up time. So, as I said, that's the reason for this stream. I'm not going to make it too long. I have other things I need to get done because we've got to get packed to go away and things like that. But I just thought that I'd pop on, sort of give you an insight into what's going on and the reason why, for at least a week, maybe a little bit longer, we'll see how it goes, I suddenly disappear. And the one thing is, the Inn of Corrections that we're currently sat in will be the new thing. This is going to be the new background from now on. All live streams will be like this from now on with the Inn of Corrections. And I think it's going to be like a sort of, still going to be Gobster Talks about things, but we're going to do it in a sort of pubby environment, make it a little bit more homely, try and cheer things up. So if I help my missus, and she's a new woman, mate, thanks, Guy. I'm hoping it'll make a difference. Good luck, mate. Thank you, Michael. Talking Head said it in once in a lifetime. Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Yeah, once in a lifetime. Thank God for coffee. But yeah, so I'm going to keep the Inner Corrections thing. If you've noticed, the logo's changed, although it'll still be that the logo's behind my head. That's my main logo. The new pub sign is going to be the thing, because I think the kind of the having a chat in the pub kind of vibe is what we go for now on this channel. And we're going to try and sort that out. I'm see the shed doesn't change much, although next year I'm planning on changing this. In fact, with some intense negotiation, I may be able to move to another shed. Maybe. Enjoy yourself in Devon. I intend to, Dougie. As I said, we're going down Monday morning. Leave here about 9, I would imagine. The eldest son is staying to look after the pets and that, so that's all that sorted. So that solves that issue. What time is it? 16:39. Okay, not much longer then. Move down south and buy a real pub, mate. Oh, if only I could. I'd like to do that. I'd like to own my own pub. Pimp out the shed. Yeah, we might pimp it out, or might even move into another shed. I have many sheds. This is the brick one, which is why I have to wear like my dressing gown and things, because it's fucking freezing out here when the weather gets crap, and then it's boiling hot in here in the summer. Can't win. It's a bit like this shed's like in permanent menopause, but I think. But I've got a wooden playhouse type thing that I might move into there, but that's going to take some very intense negotiations with Mrs. G. And at the moment, intense negotiations about stuff like that is something that I'm not going to engage in for my own safety, to be fair. Thank God for coffee. A bacon sandwich. I had that today. Bacon and egg sandwiches today for lunch. The brown sauce, wonderful West Midlands, mate. Say that as a northerner. Oh, well, it's bacon and egg sandwiches, brown sauce, lashings of brown sauce, and a nice hot cup of coffee. Literally can't go wrong. You really can't. Right then. So, been on 24 minutes. As I said, I'm going to need to sort of get a move on and get some things done. I've got to get stuff. So, yeah, we're going down about more. It's just... I don't know why that one got held for thing. Wish there were still pubs like that. All the pubs around Lichfield area have been sending back here. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Happens around here a bit, but we've got, I'd say just recently, about 10 years ago, we had one of these micro pubs open in the shops around the corner, the Pub and Duckling. And that's pretty cool. Get some really nice real ales in there, I must admit. You can't say bacon. Storm will arrest you. Shame. Bacon, 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 and bacon. Yeah, you're also apparently you're not allowed to point out the fact that TV adverts have more black and Asian people in it now than their actual representation. You see, Sarah Pouching, Pouching, I don't know which way to say it. You should never apologise. You're absolutely. I saw something this morning about YouTube messing with video quality. I'll post the replay comments if so to find it easier. Wouldn't surprise me. YouTube's been doing a lot of things at the moment which are a bit weird, but it is what it is. I guess there's not a lot we can do. It is what we is. This is the devil we play with. As I said, everybody goes, "Oh, move to Rumble." I mean, this is actually being live streamed via Rumble to here. It's the animation and the chat and all that's all Rumble. But the problem is like now, if we go on the current stats, I got 28 people watching on YouTube and just 2 on Rumble. And sadly, that's the reality of it all. That's the reality of it all. That although it would be useful to move to Rumble, there's nothing you can do. Black Belt Barrister did a video about black owners. Oh, exactly. The thing is, you see, we're all about diversity, equity, and representation. It must be representation. So therefore, if you are going to represent the current makeup of Britain, you should still have predominantly white people, maybe the odd Asian, the odd black person in it because of representation, but it's not. And what she said is absolutely right. But of course, everybody takes it the wrong way around because it's all about racism when they don't understand it. So 6, mate, put on full mount of garment. We've got it every day. Trust me, it helps. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. I shall be taking my Bible with me to have a bit of a read in the quiet moments. It's all social conditioning, which is exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. That's the point of it. But you're not allowed to point the elephant out in the room. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to do anything like that. It's against the rules. Absolutely against the rules for you to point out the bleeding obvious. It's just unbelievable. Well, you say it's unbelievable. 20 years ago, you'd say it's unbelievable. Now it's just standard. It's just standard. And the one thing you're seeing a huge lack of is white men, unless, of course, it's where they're being the bad people or being put down. It's unbelievable. I mean, how many times go onto Google and just put UK couple, and you watch how many mixed race couples there are. Mike's now be used to call me Dougie 10 Sheds. I'm forever changing. I was forever changing designs. I've got sheds. I've got this brick one, and I've got two big plastic ones. The one, and I've got a wooden playhouse. So I've got 4 sheds. There's always room for more. Hello, Hayley. Look after you, Mrs. Gobster. I will do. Absolutely 100%. Hence why I'm taking the break away from everything now. As I said, I'm away this week, which is absolutely fine. But after that, I will see. As I said, I was doing videos leading up to this because I was usually what I normally do is when I go away on holiday, I do a load of videos and then have them come out. But my heart wasn't in it. My brain wasn't switched on, and it was just shit. And I'm not going to put shit content out just for putting content out. That's not how it works. As I said, I'm not in this to be YouTube famous or get super rich because the pittance YouTube pay. But even that, it's irrelevant. I mean, there are some people who have donated, which is like, I don't think people understand when you donate money to me, it knocks me for 6 because I just think I'm just this fat 50 plus brummie talking what everybody wants to hear. Telling you about my life. The official nudge department should be closed down. It's real departments go, yeah, absolutely. Might see you around painting gobs to have a good break. Oh, you never know, Linda. You might do. Mind you, then again, looking at the long range weather forecast, you'll probably notice me in a big green coat dithering. It's what it is, though. We've got white men in the Pepsi Bismol are dancing about diarrhea and over 50s. Yep, there you go. Absolutely right. Because that's all we care about, isn't it? Oh, hold on. I'll open the door because I can hear. Oh, hello, Loons. It's Captain Meow. Come here, Captain. Oh, well, we got Captain Meow to come and say hello. Hello, mate. You all right? You don't want to stay, do you? You're a bit damp. Is it raining outside? It must be raining again. She's coming. She said hello. She's a bit damp. Yeah, Robert, that's because all we are is old, inconvenient people who are things to make ridicule jokes about. Unbelievable. Well, it's not really, is it? It's modern day. Thumb up the channel. Yeah, it seems like that. I'll do live streams. I forget to say things like, share, subscribe, thumb up, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, because I just do. Captain Meow. Captain Meow said hello, went. I know what it is because the clock's gone back. So to them, it's way past feeding time. Yeah, or ads about writing wills. This is true. This is true. I met St Helens Legends in my local birds today, just by chance. Nice one. Excellent. It's always nice to meet, sports people and that, and famous people. As I said, I know a few famous people. I don't like name drop or anything, but it's just absolutely awesome. Genuinely is when you meet people, and when you meet people and you think there's something, and it turns out they're actually better than you thought. Oh, somebody else is coming. The cats are all coming. What? You want your dinner, don't you? Is that what you want? Yeah. Come here then. Come on, Captain Meow. You want your dinner, don't you? Do you want your dinner? Is that what you're coming to tell me? Because technically, even though it's just 10 to 5, it's really 10 to 6, isn't it? You usually had it by now. Yeah. I'm going to come and do it now. I'm going to say goodbye to all these wonderful people. And then, don't fall over. Don't fall. Don't fall. There you go. Be safe. There you go. Pets all over the country today wondering if there was something we did. Where's me? Well, this is it. They can't adapt like we do. They don't understand that we've gone back a bit. And they're all like, God, where? What are you doing? I'm starving here. Any case, with that, I best go. So, to reiterate, no more content on the channel for at least this upcoming week while I'm away and doing what I got to do. Social media will be minimal. Don't worry if you want to email me on gobstertalks@yahoo.com and X and that. I'll always read them. But I'm not going to be engaging in anything there. I'm taking the week off at least. Enjoy yourself, big man. I have to take Mick the dog out the dog. Well, fair enough. Right then. You've all been awesome. Thank you for all your continued support. It really means a lot. Really means a lot. But I just, I like to be honest with you lot because you are awesome. Without you lot, the channel would be nothing. So that's why I did what I did today. So you all look after yourselves, all of you, because the thing is, I know what Mrs. G's going through. Millions of other people are feeling exactly the same way right now here in the UK, and it's a shit way to live, and it's a shit way to exist. It really is, and that's something else. I'm like, all right, Captain Meow. She definitely wants some food. What? She's coming in and out now. She's like the kids. Genuinely is. In any case, all of you look after yourselves. As I said, my email and all my socials, if you want to message me, are still there for you. And I will get back to you. Thanks for having my back. It's much appreciated. Thanks for everything that you've done so far. And I will catch you when I do. It's just been awesome so far, and I don't want to. I'm not going away and never coming back because I really do enjoy doing it. But as I said, there's more to do at the moment, more pressing, important things. So, in any case, with that, I am done. Thanks for everything, all your support and everything, and I will catch you in the next one.
It was not part of their blood. It came to them very late, with long arrears to make good, when the English began to hate. They were not easily moved, they were icy, willing to wait, till every count should be proved, ere the English began to hate. Their voices were even and low, their eyes were level and straight. There was neither sign nor show when the English began to hate. It was not preached to the crowd, it was not taught by the state. No man spoke it aloud when the English began to hate. It was not suddenly bred, it will not swiftly abate. Through the chilled years ahead, when time shall count from the date that the English began to hate.